Hello everybody, so this is hashtag Love Winter Art for the Creative Arts Collaboration group on Facebook, and I decided to make a Christmas card for my first day on this collaboration. And I just started off with a piece of cream colored cardstock that I cut down. I believe the size is 5 by 4, I think, and I'm going to use that stamp from the Paper Studio, and it's a border strip stamp, and I'm going to emboss it. And I'm using my ruler there, which obviously I probably should invest in some clear stamp blocks, but I just have the smaller ones, but I just use what I have, so, and that was my plan. So I'm going to use this Midnight Black opaque embossing powder. Use my paintbrush to kind of brush away some of the little pieces that stuck. In the beginning you saw where I used the little pouch that's supposed to be the anti-static to keep the embossing powder from sticking to other places other than where I stamp at. Okay, and I just went on and skipped ahead where I did all around the edges of the whole piece. And here I'm going to use this stamp set, and it's from Inkadinkado, and it's called Christmas Silhouettes. And here again, you can see where I need a clear stamp block, but I'm just using a clear CD case. And my stamp wasn't very sticky, and I saw the Frugal Crafter, she suggested you can use just a glue stick to make it stick a little bit temporarily while you use your stamp if it's not sticking, so that's what I did. And I'm using this stamp. It is a reindeer that is flying through the sky, it seems like, with snowflakes and stars and things flying up behind him. And for that I'm going to use this tinsel, embossing tinsel in silver. While making this card, I really had no idea what I was going to do. For these hashtag events, I really like to participate, so I try to come up with something to make so that I can participate, because it's a lot of fun. And that is after I've embossed or used my heat gun on it, and you can see that it's really shiny and pretty. And next I'm going to use another stamp from that same stamp set, and this one is one that says Merry Christmas. And I also learned from the Frugal Crafter on the embossing ink is you can put glycerin in your embossing ink pad to, if it's running low, you can use glycerin. And that is ruby red embossing powder that I'm going to be using for the Merry Christmas. And I just sped this video up ×2 and edited quite a bit out of it. It probably took me about 20 minutes to make the card. Obviously I just skipped ahead again. So here, at first you can see on the left where there's glue on the paper already. I had used my leaves, but the foam on those were just too thick, so I decided to use these smaller foam pieces. And I just like to use these. I have a whole lot of them, and I'm not going to use that for anything else. So whenever it comes to adding foam, especially on something like this where it's just a big piece, these little foam stickers come in really handy and work really great. So I'm going to use some glossy accents, and I'm just going to stick some little beads and gems around the edge. I have these little circular beads, little circular black ones that are kind of like flowers, and then the little red flat back ones. I'm going to put those in all 4 corners. I zoom in here in just a second so you can kind of see a little bit closer of what I'm trying to do. And I really like how this card turned out. I was kind of proud of myself after I did it. I mean, it's put together. It's not super professional looking, but for me it's pretty good, I think. Just working from the ground up. Usually I color an image or work off the image, but this time I just did the stamping to make a card, so that was kind of fun. And then here you'll see where I used my die cutting machine to cut out, here in a second, I'm placing some things on top to make sure that the glue sticks. Yeah, so that frame there, and it's from the Doris Embossing Essentials, and it is nesting squares. And I just used the same color cardstock that's on the outside, and I'm going to place that on the inside for my journaling, or not journaling, but my message to whoever I send it to. And you can kind of see on the left where I'd put like a lot of glue, so maybe I should have doubled up on the cardstock or something. You can see where the glue made a mark, but that is my video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.